This meeting is being recorded.
Oh, that was loud. Right? Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Mary Jo, Sherry, and Michelle again.
Yep, here to share power cooking with chicken for the summertime. So this is a way that you can cook 3 pounds of chicken all at once. And then there's 5 recipes. I think there's actually 5 recipes here.
Yep.
That you can then make at a later time, either the same week, as long as you're going to eat it within 3 to 4 days, or you can freeze them. And there's instructions on what you need to do on cooking day, on serving day. So we're going to share the PDF right in the recorded video. The YouTube video will have the PDF attached to it. Okay. So who wants to start?
Well, I'll start with the quick. We're doing the chicken 2 ways. One, we wanted to show you the multi-cooker and the 2 different ways we can do chicken in it, or the 2 ways that we do chicken in it. One is sous vide, and one is just, I have put the chicken breasts, I just popped them in here and raw. Okay, you can also do them from frozen. And then 1 cup of chicken broth. I'm just going to pour that in. It doesn't call for it, but I put a little bit of extra seasoning. By the way, you guys, this multi-cooker, the old quick cooker, you could not, the biggest problem is where do you put the lid? And this one has, can you see, can you put it on speaker view or something?
It is on speaker view.
See? No, because we see Gwen.
It's on speaker view.
Oh,
When
it
you
is?
see the recording, it's going to be on speaker view.
Okay, then, cool. So it has a space on either side. So if it's on your cabinet on one side or the other, it just sits there. All right, and then you can just close it. Now, before I tell you what else we're going to do, you hear that nice noise? That means that it's closed. This has so many different settings, you guys. You can do custom, you can do sear, you can make your eggs. That would be hard-boiled eggs. You pop them all in here and just push the egg button or turn it to egg. Poultry, beef, seafood, white rice, whole grains, soup, beans, dessert, steam, slow cook, sous vide, my favorite, yogurt, and sterilized. So you can make your own Greek yogurt in here, and apparently it is one of the best yogurts. I have not made it yet. Okay, I see somebody on here.
We have a girl here. Yes, we have a girl here who made it and says
Is it really good?
And you got to try it.
I did, yes. It was really good.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to have to do that next. So you can do all kinds of things with this. Now, if you don't have our multi-cooker or our quick cooker, no panic. If you have the Instapot, you could do the same thing in that too. We're just trying to come on and tell you guys, everybody in my parties and in all of our parties, people are saying they're having a hard time with time right now. Everybody is so short on time and the grocery stores are crazy. So we're going to come on today and tell you how to save some time. So literally, I pop this in, I turn it to, can you guys, Gwen, can you see that? Okay. So you turn it, I don't know if I can. Oh, goody, there's my phone. You're going to turn it to poultry. I have to see. There it is, and it's shaking, or it's going. So then I'm going to push it 1 time, and I'm going to adjust it to 9 minutes, because the recipe says to cut it in cubes. I like shredding my chicken, so I'm not going to do that. So I set it for 9 minutes. Actually, I think we're going to do 8 minutes. 8 minutes, and then I'm just going to push the button again, and I'm going to push it again, and again, and again, and then hold it. Did I go? There we go.
Yeah. So running through the cycles, it's just saying that once the chicken is cooked, it will sit in there for 2 hours. And
No.
On warm.
Oh, yes, on 2
that's what
hours,
the
yes.
2 hours was. So so this is just going to come up to pressure, and then it's going to cook, and it's going to take once it comes up to pressure, it's just going to take the 8 minutes, and then we can chop it up right in there, and then we're going to put it into separate portions for the recipes. Okay, so if you don't have an Instant Pot or a quick cooker or anything like that, you could go ahead and take your 3 pounds of chicken and grill it, out on the grill. You could bake it in the oven. You could, however you want to cook it. The whole point is when you cook all the chicken all at once, so we have about closer to 4 pounds of chicken here, both of us. 3 to 4 pounds of chicken, 1 time, 4 or 5 recipes you're going to get out of it. And we're gonna share one of the recipes with you. So what I'm gonna do, we can move that aside and I'll get the other,
Alrighty.
So I just wanted to show you guys. So we did the my chicken on sous vide earlier. It's been just sitting there waiting. So once it's sous vide, it can sit for up to 2 hours, and it's not going to change the temperature or the heat or anything. So we're gonna go ahead and open it up.
Fabulous.
So this is our chicken all cooked. Oh my gosh, it's like as tender
my
as
goodness.
can be. It's
Oh my
just,
gosh,
do
it
that.
like comes
it's just
oh,
ridiculous. It just comes apart. Like we
it's
could cut it
awesome.
right in here. I mean, we're like pulling it apart.
It is so nice.
So, so we're gonna make the black bean chicken wraps as the demo to show you out of one of the 5 recipes. So, so you're gonna go ahead and open.
Yes.
You need a
So
bowl.
we have this fancy can opener, which it took me forever to figure it out. So it just clicks on there. So normally a can opener would go like that. So it goes flat that way. And then you just twist. If you can, I hope you can see.
You can just like move over here a little bit.
So you just twist that until it clicks after it's gone all the way around. And I think it's already gone around. I don't know why.
No.
Oh, wait, hold on. I swear I do know how to use this thing. So then you turn it the opposite direction so it comes off. And then it has these little pointy things, the clip. You can hold on to it so you don't have to touch the cover. And it leaves nice edges so you can't cut yourself. And normally I would drain these with a can strainer, but Sherry does not have one.
So we're gonna use this ginormous colander because Sherry doesn't have the other.
So if you don't have a can strainer, you need one. Sherry's
But
got
I'm
one.
gonna tell you, I have 3 multi-cookers. So,
No, one of them is mine.
yeah, well, yes.
I have 2. One's here and one's at the camper. So we're just gonna pour this in here because that's all we have, and hopefully it doesn't go all over the counter. But you know, this is real life, you guys. We are normal humans. We are not superhumans in the kitchen, but we feel superhuman because of Pampered Chef.
Well, we do want to share with you guys that this is a very impromptu video. We didn't prepare for this in any way, shape, or form because we decided to go get ice cream and go to the beach instead of doing what we should do, which was get ready for all of you. But that's real life, right? Is that what you said?
That's true.
That's real life. Like, you know,
We worked all morning and it was just, we live on Cape Cod. It was just too nice not to go check out the beach. And then of course we passed an ice cream place, so we had to stop there too. But that's our life.
yeah.
This is what we get to do. It's a beautiful thing.
So I'm just going to read to you guys this recipe. So you just take 1 portion of the make ahead chicken, 1 can of black beans, which we just drained, 1.5 cups of water, and 1 to 2 cups of smoky barbecue rub. Okay, that goes in a bag together, and that can be frozen that way. You know, you can freeze it, or if you're going to eat it, you know, right away, then you eat it.
Then you take it out of the
Well, then you eat
refrigerator.
it. That's what you do. And then, so that's what goes in 1 bag, right? And then it says in bag number 2, you put 2 cups of cooked rice and 1 teaspoon of smoky barbecue rub. Okay. And this is if you're not going to eat it that night, because oh, by the way, we're going to give you this PDF that has all the recipes. So you don't have to try and remember this.
Right.
The whole real point of this whole thing is to batch cook. Cook all your chicken all at once, batch cook it, and then you have all these recipes that you can use. Whether you decide to freeze portions, freeze some of it, or use it all within 4 to 5 days.
Right. We have Dijon chicken noodle toss. We have cheesy chicken tortilla soup. We have smoky bean wraps,
Yeah.
smoky barbecue wraps. There it is.
Yeah.
And then chicken stir fry, which is really good, and the Greek chicken orzo skillet. So those are the recipes that you will get. Now, obviously, there might be some other recipes that you can do, but you could use it with your favorite recipe even. You don't even have to use any of ours, but it's just a way to cook quickly. And when you're running in the house, I don't know, my days when my kids were younger, it was gymnastics in Timbuktu and then soccer somewhere else and then baseball somewhere else. And it was crazy. And you come home and you go, oh shoot, now I have to make dinner. So this is a way that you can just plan it and it's super easy and fun.
And pull it out of the freezer if you need to. But
Right.
should we show them
Put
how
it there.
tender this is?
Yeah.
Like,
And excuse me, some of that is going home to my house.
yes, whatever. I like sous vide way better. We should have sous vide them both.
Well, then we couldn't show everybody this. We agreed that we'll do half in here and half there, and I get to take half of the sous vide.
So I'm just gonna tell you guys, sous vide is like the best thing ever. And for those of you who are watching and maybe don't know what sous vide is, I was gonna get the one on the bottom just because I love it. It looks so
Well,
juicy.
they're all the same. For God's sakes, woman.
So sous vide is a French style
Ooh,
of
it
cooking.
smells delicious.
You cook the meat or vegetables in a water bath. And so what happens is the temperature never changes in the water bath. So if you've ever overcooked a piece of steak and killed it and spent all this money on it, that's never going to happen if you sous vide. Chicken, turkey tenderloin is my husband's favorite thing in the sous vide setting.
I have not
Really?
done that yet.
Vegetables will come out much brighter, keep the nutrients in them. And so,
Samantha did pork chops in it.
yeah,
and
so
it
I'm
was the
just
best
like
pork
showing you
chops.
guys that I'm just
Oh my-
like
that is awesome.
shredding this. Yeah,
Can we eat it too?
yeah, eat it. Mm,
Oh, it's so good.
Delicious.
yum. So anyways, so that's sous vide setting. Now, using a pressure cooker, if you have an Instant Pot or whatever, is going to keep your house from getting hot in the summertime. So
Right.
that's another plus.
And I don't know about, I don't have AC. It's central AC. Do you? No. So none of us have central AC. So keeping the house nice and cool in the summer is a big priority because it gets really hot when my stove goes on.
Yeah.
So I have a tiny little house.
So anything else that you want to?
I like, to be honest, my favorite thing about this is the bean setting because the canned beans are great when you're in a big hurry. But I like to make a whole bag of beans and stick them in the refrigerator so they're fresh. They're very different than the canned beans and they're so tender and delicious. So,
So good.
and the
So,
sous vide, obviously, that's just a no-brainer.
so I know I said I was going to make this black bean recipe, but I'm really not. I just explained it. So easy peasy though. We hope that what's going to help you is just keeping in mind the power cooking and, you know, having several recipes. We'll make sure the PDF is in the video link. And
You can also do the same thing with ground beef. You can do the same thing with you can cook it all in here at the same time. The recipe is on our website. So whoever your consultant is, just make
yeah,
sure
just
you
ask
check-
your consultant and
consultant.
they'll make sure to get it to you.
So you can do it with ground beef, you could do it with pork, you could do it, you know, pretty much with anything. So great way to meal prep, save yourself some time in the kitchen. And then taste buds, of course, is our new favorite thing because every recipe is really good.
Yeah.
So
All right, so I'm going to stop the recording and see if our guests have any questions. And but we want to thank you all for joining us, and we hope that power cooking will help you in your kitchen this summer.